A love letter to me. March 31st, 2015. Let us begin this week's transmission with a few probing questions that require your honesty and genuine truthfulness. Do you make it a habit to regularly appreciate what you have overcome, gained, and accumulated? When you tell your friends and family that you love them and appreciate them, are you doing this out of a place of duty, or do you truly, deeply love them? Do you share the same love and reverence towards yourself? We are aware that some of the times you do love yourself, but those are rare times when you are not second-guessing yourself or beating yourself down with derogatory criticism or self-judgments. Do you ever see yourself treating others the way you often mistreat yourself? If you are able to treat others respectfully, appreciatively, and with genuine goodness of the heart, then don't you think you ought to be treating yourself exactly the same way? How keen are you to allowing someone else point out your negative aspects? Most dear souls become quite offended when someone points out a wrong or a negative side. So why is it, dear ones, that you easily do this to yourself much too often? Now is the perfect time to begin once again speaking kindly towards yourself, bringing your concentrated focus on the things that are great about you, not what is great about someone else. Many dear souls have been raised that speaking of oneself is near to bragging or boasting, but that really depends on what the talk is about. Recognizing your own strengths is not bragging, and nor is it boasting. It is loving all the great things about yourself, while accepting the areas that are weak with kindness and love. Taking the brave step to learn about who you are, brings about good feelings that you have ignored far too long, dear ones. This is the time to feel good about you. What we have for you to do as a small exercise of love to yourself is write yourself a love letter. Now, this is not the kind of love letter you would send to the person you have proclaimed your love to. It may sound strange and it might make you feel uncomfortable at first, but the truth is, it will be one of the greatest healing gifts you will give to yourself. It is because of the discomforting feelings you may discover when writing a love letter to yourself that this exercise is so important, as it's been too long since you have told yourself something nice. So many dear souls are so tightly focused on the things they don't like about themselves that when they are faced with questions like, "Can you describe yourself using just one word?" they freeze or are uncomfortable. There is more to your life than just the negatives you look for. There are just as many positives about your life as well. You only need to open your eyes and your heart and allow yourself to see them. When you write this love letter to yourself, include the same things that you would when writing to your parent, to your partner, your brother, sister, aunt, etc. You say what you admire the most about yourself, what you believe to be your greatest strengths. Admit you've been self-critical and self-judgmental, and how you are going to make amends. Your letter is to be encouraging and without any iota of judgment of yourself. It will be a letter that is filled to the brim with gratitude, compassion, and pure, unconditional love. We are positive you may struggle with this exercise when you begin. You've been hard on yourself for a very long time, and now you are going to write a detailed letter about how much you love yourself. As you flow with your own vibrant energy, you might even recognize how lifted your spirits are and how refreshed you feel once the letter is complete. As you write, don't overthink, don't stew over your thoughts, just put pen to paper, or fingers to keys and flow. Your letter can be as long or short as you need it to be. The hardest part for most dear souls will be just getting started, and you begin with, "Dear Self." Remember, dear ones, when you write this love letter to yourself, it is for your eyes only. Therefore, allowing you to be as honest and free with yourself about how much you love yourself without being embarrassed by someone else looking at it. You are awesome. Embrace your awesomeness. As you write, put aside your judgments or the need to exaggerate, and allow your true self to come forth through this creative, yet self-loving exercise. When you are done, mail the letter to yourself. When you receive it, put it in a safe place and open it when you are feeling overly anxious or stressed, and you need a reminder that you are awesome, lovable, and kind. Or you could give someone you trust the envelope that contains your letter, and have them mail it near your birthday or for a special occasion to make that day even brighter. When you reread your letter, don't rush. Take your time. Listen to the words you used. Feel the loving energy that is in each word expressed. Read your love letter as often as you need, when you require a little extra encouragement during a stress-filled day. Allow yourself to appreciate the person you are that has great strengths and talented gifts. See the positive things you bring to this great big world. Some of you may shed a tear or two, or smile or even laugh shyly after reading their own love letter, but one thing for sure that you will feel and know deep down is that the love you have for yourself is so important to all that you are now and to all you have yet to be. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, El Morya through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com